The next thing we need to do is to set up our dashboard and send the user to that dashboard. But before we do that, we need to make our login status consistent so that across all pages, we can easily check if the user is already logged in and send them to the proper dashboard. So let's say I'm going to start a session here and say logged in, and I'm going to save the user ID, which is from the user object, into that into this. So I have this available to all pages that use this session now, which means on my register page, if a user is already logged in, I don't need to allow them to register again. So on my register page, I can do a check right up here to say if the session logged in is set. Okay, let's see if it is set, lowercase. If it is set, that's logged in, and it is not empty. Okay, let me move it this way. And that session logged in is not empty. Empty. That means I should definitely redirect them back to the dashboard. So I need to redirect to dashboard because it means they're already logged in. So there's no point in coming to register page if you're already logged in. So let's direct them back to dashboard using this our normal header. Let's send them back to dashboard, which will now create, which will create. So we need our dashboard, dashboard.php, and on that page is going to be a basic HTML page, and then on that page we are going to say logged in user ID and print out the ID here. Echo session. Remember we used logged in user here. So we need to start session up here. Close PHP and say session start. Of course, this is irrelevant because I can use my header and footer. Let's just do that. I can use my header and footer here. There's no point in having on the dashboard. There's no point in having all these because I have a way of doing that. This can also be on a single line. It's still the same. I can use my footer here. Copy it from this page. Yeah, so I have my dashboard and I'm displaying my login user. So let's try this out. Refresh. Of course, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because we are not currently, the session is not saved. We just added that session. So we need to go back to login in order for that session to now be saved. So login, Mike, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the session should be saved. So if I try to go to my register page, I should get redirected to dashboard. This is dashboard now. Let's add the title there so it's obvious. H3 dashboard, H3 close, and I can refresh, and then you see this is the dashboard, and it's telling me the login user ID is 3. So now we need a logout. We need to perform a check here. If the user is already logged in, then it should be log out. If the user is already logged in, this should not show, and this should not show. So in our next video, well, we still have time, so we can do it now actually. Right, let's do that now. I'll close this login page. We are basically done with that. We need to work with dashboard now. So on processing our login, instead of outputting this, we need to send them back. We need to send them to dashboard like we are doing here. So let's copy this, close this, we are done with that, and just put it right here. So after login, my user gets sent to dashboard. I'm on dashboard now. On my login page too, obviously we still need that. On my login page, I also need to do a check if the user is already logged in like I did on register page. So my registration check is going to be what I'll use. Copy this and bring it up here to my login page up here. And if the user is already logged in, you should just send them back here. So click on login now and I get sent here. Click on register, I get sent here. So there is no point in displaying these two anymore. How do we do that? How do we stop it from displaying? Let's go back to our library, which is our footer as our menu. So right here, I'm going to start a PHP session. PHP session start. And just terminate that. And for these two items here, I need to firstly check PHP if my session logged in. I've already done this, so no need to waste time. I'm going to just copy this out and bring it here. Okay, let's move it. So what I'm doing is I'm saying if logged in, if user is logged in and it is not empty. However, I need to check the opposite. Under what condition will I display this now? It will be if the user is logged in or if the user is not logged in and the session is not set. So it should be not set and session is empty. However, I don't need to do this. If it's not set, then it will be empty. So there's no point in doing this. So what am I doing? I'm checking if this session is not set, then it means user is not logged in. Else, I'm using a different method now. I'm sort of going in between my PHP tag and then coming out of it and doing some other things here. So I can have my logout right here. Close the A tag and then finally close the PHP check. So if this session is not set, that means the user is not logged in, then I should display this. This should be logout. Else, if the session is set, that means the user is logged in, then I will display this. Let's try that out. Refresh. There is an error somewhere. Session already started somewhere. Let's see where I already started session. My dashboard. Right. I don't need to do this again because I'm already starting session on those pages. So what I can also do for each of my external pages in my header, I'll start my session here. So I don't need to do it for each of those pages. Session. I hope this is not getting confusing, but it's still the same thing we are doing. So I'll go to my dashboard. I don't need to do it here because my header already has session started here. Let's see, on my forget password page, I have session started, which is good. My index page, I don't need to do this because my header already has session started. So this is just like saying no need to repeat yourself on all the pages. I could have separated this into a different file too and use it for all the pages, which we can still do. My login, I don't need to start session separately. Okay, now I need to move this up here. That's the problem. Wow. I need to move this up here. What's going on? Okay, my copy is not Okay. Let's comment this out. Right, that's all. On my register page too, I don't need to do this. I just need to move that up and comment this out. I save it. So refresh this and it works. My logout is there now. I can go back to my home page. My logout is there. I can go back to forget password. My logout is there. But we don't have a logout yet, so we can't test the logout function. In our next video, I'm going to be building the logout function and then we'll move on from there.